Come on in the room, everyone. Come on in the room, everyone. Your girl is back. I'm back. I'm back. And welcome, welcome, welcome to Key Points with your girl. And if you don't know, you will know. My name is Kia, K to the I to the A, and that's what they call me, and I am your host. So let's get ready to have this great conversation because I got a good topic for y'all. So get your drink, get your popcorn, and let's talk. All right, now, guys, let's get into this video. So the topic of today is drum roll, love language. Yes, we're going to be talking about love language. Did you know that there was a such thing as love language? Do you know your own love language? Do you know the definition of love language? That is what I'm going to be talking about today. So the definition of love language is the acts of love that you give or receive to your mate, which is vice versa, right? That's the meaning of love language. Now, did you know that there was 5 love languages? Well, I'm about to tell you now if you didn't know. The 5 are physical touch, words of affirmation, gift giving, acts of service, quality time. Yes, we need that quality time. We need all 5 of those things. I know I need all 5 of those things. And that's all the things that I think about before I get into a relationship. I want to make sure I have all that I need to know and need to have before I get into that relationship or before relationships start dating. And love language is a part of that. We all need to know our love language, right? We all need to know our love language. So I'm going to give you an example, of course, of some of my love languages. So some of my love languages are gift giving. I love when someone give me gifts spontaneously. Yes, I like spontaneous, like I said. I like cuddling. I like touching. I like kissing. Yes, I know some people might not think it, but yes, I love kissing, especially when it's with my man, period. So, what are some of the things that you feel like is your love language? I want y'all to put them down in the comments and let me know because, I feel like we all have our own love language. Even men, guys, yes, even men have their own love languages. And I feel like we should tend to them the same way how they tend to ours, or we want them to tend to ours, we should tend to theirs because it's very important when dating or in a relationship. It's very important. I feel like love language is definitely a big part of relationships. It's a big part of that word relationship. Indeed it is. Because if you don't give your partner the love language they want, then it's kind of like you're not satisfying them. It's not all about sex when it comes to a relationship. It's way more deeper than that, right? So love language is definitely a part of that. And so if you're not giving your partner that love language that they want, then it's like you're not saying it's vice versa, guys. It's vice versa because I know myself. If my partner is not giving me my love languages, and I'm not saying all the time, I'm saying every now and then, right? Then it's like I ain't really feeling it because it's like I give you your love language. I show you the acts of the love language that you like. Why you can't show me my acts of love languages that I like? It's vice versa. It has to go both ways in order for things to work. But I feel like love languages is definitely a good part and a big part of being in a relationship and dating. It's especially dating because you're already getting to know each other when you're dating. Right? So if you putting that love language in there, now it's getting deeper. It has to get deeper and deeper and deeper until you end up into that relationship. And it still gotta keep getting deeper and deeper and connecting because that's what relationships is all about. That's what they're all about. I didn't really know my love language, y'all, and I'm here to tell you, I didn't really know it until one day I sat down and started thinking about love languages and what could be my love language and I started thinking and then that's when it came to me the things that I like. So I'm going to give you some examples of my kind of love language. My love language is gift giving. I love for someone to give me gifts and vice versa. Cuddling. I love to cuddle, especially at night. I love to do that thing, cuddling, because it's just something that I love. I love feeling and touching. I definitely love that. I love even kissing. I'm definitely a kisser. I like to do that, especially when I'm comfortable with someone and we're in a relationship. I love it. They are my love languages. Now, I don't think I ever knew the people that I used to mess with love languages because they ain't even tell me they wasn't even worried about no love languages. That's probably why I ain't know about no darn going love languages until not too long ago, you know? So I definitely feel like if you don't know your love languages, you need to sit down to yourself, by yourself. There go that self care, that self love, and figure out your love languages. Figure out what do you want a man to do or woman for you, to you, however. Figure out your love languages because it's important when you're dating and it's very important when you're in a relationship. I know that there's probably lots of people out there that don't know their love languages, don't have a clue what love language is. They just doing them out there in the world. And I don't think that's good, especially when you're dating. You want to make sure that your partner is good and you want to make sure that your partner is satisfied. And if they're not, and guess what? Love language is a part of that satisfaction. If you're not even showing them some of their love languages, then you're not satisfying them. That's just how that go. Like, like if I have someone and I'm showing him his love language, but he not showing me mine's, yeah, I don't like that. I'm not feeling that because it's like I'm showing you yours. Why you can't show me mine? Why you can't cuddle with me sometimes? Why you can't feel on me sometimes? Why you can't do the things that I like? Because basically that's what love language is. It's what you like. It's what you like. If you like hanging out, then that's your love language. If you like physical touching, then that's your love language. It's all about what kind of love language you have and what kind of love language you like. And for some people, you got to figure that out. Take time for yourself and figure those things out. It's very important when you're dating and when you're in a relationship. And so that's why I want to come on here and talk about it, because I don't know if people know about it. I know a lot of people probably know about it, but there are some people in the world that probably don't have a clue, especially men most of the time, because they just out doing them, so they ain't know about no love language, or they wasn't taught about how to love and what kind of love language you like and what kind of love language a girl wants, or they don't know about none of that stuff. All they know is just doing them and out there just what they do with different women. No judgment over here. I'm just saying, I'm just being real with y'all. I don't think they really know about love language like that, but love language is very important. You should always at least know your own love language. So when you do get in a relationship, you know what you want that person to do as far as your love language. And you also should get to know their love language, guys. It's important. It's important to get there and know their love language as well. Now, whatever their love language is, that's just what it is. My hair, guys. Whatever their love language is, that's just what it is. Like, I'm not here to judge, and no one should be here to judge about what kind of love language a person has. They might have a weird love language, but hey, oh well, that's their love language. You might have never even heard of their love language. Oh well, that's their love language. Why can we judge their love language? That's what they want someone to do, right? Just like whatever you want somebody to do, right? So you can't judge. Don't judge. Just if you're in a relationship or if you're dating, get to know their love languages. And sometimes act out on their love languages and see their reaction. It might be surprising to them. It might be shocking. It might be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you did that. That's my love language. Like, I didn't think you was going to act on that. Who knows? You might get the reaction of no reaction. And it's like, okay, well, then that's something you need to sit down and talk about. Why you gave me the Like, why wasn't no good reaction? I thought this was your love language. Like, you got to have conversations with your mate. You got to have conversations with the person that you're dating. If you don't like something that they're doing, you should talk about it. Why hold on to it? There's no point of holding on to it. Then they're going to do is keep you upset and keep them in the blind. I'm just saying. You got to talk. Can we just talk? Can we just, yes, can we just talk? Period. That's why that song is out. Can we just talk? Because talking is very important, guys. Very important. Communicating. It's very important when you're dating and when you're in a relationship. And if you're not communicating, then how can you know a person's love language? That's through communication. If you ain't communicating, how do you even have a clue what a love language of theirs could be? You gotta talk. You gotta talk, period. And, that's just what we gotta do now. We have to do that. We have to learn each other love language, act on each other love language. You never know the reaction that you're going to get. Because I'm going to tell you, if somebody act on my love language, I'm going to be like, ooh, okay. I didn't think you was going to do that. That would be my reaction. But I would definitely be happy. Especially if we cuddling. And he be like, ain't this your love language? And I'd be like, yes. I didn't know you was going to cuddle with me, period. Okay. That's my love language, and I would be happy with cuddling because I like to cuddle. That's just what it is. Like, and you should do the same thing for him. Whatever his love language is, you should do it. Don't keep it one-sided. One-sided is not good. It need to be both ways. He do you, you do him. It don't have to be the same time. He can show you your love language one day, and you can show him his love language the next. That's just what that should be. But I wanted to get on here and talk about love language. Love language, love language. What's your love language? I would like to know. I told y'all some of my love languages, and I would like to know what's some of yours because we all gotta have some type of love languages. Even if you're not with nobody, you should have a love language like myself. I ain't got nobody, but I still have a love language. I still know what my love languages are. And you should know the same. You ain't gotta be in no relationship to know your love languages. You should sit down and figure out what kind of love languages you got. What kind of love languages you like. What do you like for a man or a woman to do when you're in a relationship? And that'll tell you. If you like for them to feel on you, touch on you, that's a love language. If you like them to give you gifts, and I know a lot of people like gifts, because I do. I know a lot of people like gifts. That's a love language. If you like for a person to give you those encouraging words or those affirmation words, that's a love language. That's a love language. If you want someone to spend quality time with you, which I love. I think that's my top quality time. I love spending quality time with my person. Now, I'm not a type that want to be under them all day, every day. But when it's our time to spend time, that's what I want to do. And I don't care if we watch a movie. I don't care if we just relax. I don't care if we just trip. Hey, that's our quality time, whatever it is, but that's my top. Quality time is my favorite. I love to spend quality time with the person that I'm with. That's how you get deeper and getting to know them. It's a lot that come with that, with the quality time. You get to know them on a deeper level. You get to spend more time with them. You get to see if they funny or not. It's a lot that comes with it. It's a lot that you will see how your person is. So quality time is definitely my top. But it's to know your love language, and it's good to know the person that you with love language because it's important. We got to do it. We have to do it. We got to do it. That selfishness, out the door, you got to go. Being selfish and only want what you want, out the door, it's got to go. That's not going to work when you're in a relationship. That's not going to work when you're dating, love. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. It's not. When you only want someone to show you your love language, keep showing you your love language, and you ain't showing them their love language, oh no, out the door, you got to go. Out the door, you got to go. Because I ain't gonna be with nobody that's selfish, especially when it's time for you to show me my love language. I done showed you yours. Why you can't show me mine? I just want to know. I'm just saying. I'm just asking. You got to go. You got to go. Out the door, you got to go. Because the selfishness ain't going to work over here. It ain't going to work, baby. It ain't going to work. But, yeah. We got to get to know what that love language is. You got to sit down and figure out what's your love language. Think about it. Think about the past relationships that you was in. Think about the things that they did to you, for you, stuff like that. You'll start to be like, okay, I know what my love language is, because that's what I did. I just sat there and was like, okay, what good things did they do? Because there's a lot that they didn't do. But what good things did they do? So I started thinking, okay, I did receive some gifts. I love gifts. Okay, that can be one of my love languages. Quality time. I did receive that. at times. But yeah, I love quality time. Like I said, I feel like that's the very top for me. If you show me some quality time, that's amazing. I want to keep continuing to talk to you because you showing me some time. Not to be like really like all in my face, like I just gotta have it. No. But you definitely have to spend quality time with the person that you're talking to and that you're dating, especially if you're continuing to move further and deeper down that line. Quality time it gotta happen. If it don't happen, then there's a problem. And that's where it goes back to, if you're not showing that person their love language, that's a whole problem. But you probably already know that. And for the ones that don't, I'm just telling you, no judgment. If you ain't showing a person that you with their love language and they don't feel like that's a problem, then hey, I guess it's not a problem. But there's people out there that want their love language shown, actions behind it. Because I know if I tell you my love language, I want you to put action behind it. Because I'm going to put action behind yours. And I'm not asking for it every day, guys. I'm not saying show a person their love language every day. That's not what I'm saying. No. But what I will say is that every now and then you should be showing them your love language, their love language. Because it's important. That's a necessity. It is. It's a necessity, and it gotta happen. Period. It gotta happen, y'all. Because if it don't happen, to me, that's a whole problem. Now, that's where the compromising come in at too. Well, then maybe again it's not. Because it's like, come on now, it's just a love language. Like, you can't show that, that's a problem. But I will say this. If you willing to do it for me, and you normally don't do that for a person, then I'm cool with that. But if you just like, you ain't with it at all, I'm like, nah, you got out the door, you got to go. That's just how where I'm at now in life. That's where I'm at now. I ain't playing around with nobody. If you stepping over here, you better step right. Please step right. Don't step wrong, because if you step wrong, out the door you got to go. I know I keep saying that, but I ain't playing, y'all. I ain't playing that. You have to step correct over here. And that's why when you're single, that's the time for you to get yourself in order, get yourself together, because, yeah, if you want someone to step correct over here, you got to make sure you step in as well. And so it's called working on yourself. And working on yourself got love language included if you don't know it. Yeah. If you working on yourself and you don't know nothing about love language, look it up and figure out your love language. So that way, when you do meet someone and you do start dating someone, you can say, hey, what's your love language? You just want to know. And if they tell you, then you can say, well, my love language is this and that and the third. Like, they are questions that I definitely like to ask, because I just want to know. Even if we don't get in a relationship and we just talking, I just like to ask those type of questions. Hey, what's your love language? Do you have a love language? I feel like that's very important for you to know. You want to know as much as you can, because this is someone that you're thinking about really talking to and dating, and that means they're going to be in your life. So you want to know as much as you can about a person. And so when it comes to love language, that's something that you should want to know. You should want to know what's their love language. How do they like for their love language to be? Do you want me to show you your love language all every day? Do you want me to show you your love language every now and then? I feel like they are good questions to ask. So for those out there that's dating, ask them or ask her, what's your love language? Just so you know. Just so you'll know. And you can be like, okay. And then every now and then you can show it. Even if she say, well, my love language is gifts. My love language is gift giving. And he could say, well, you like it all the time. No, I don't like it all the time. I just every now and then will be spontaneous. And so every now and then he bring you a bouquet of flowers, or every now and then he gets you a perfume or something like that. That would be love. That would be like, wow, okay. He really paid attention, because paying attention is definitely important as well when you're dating. And when you're in a relationship, you got to pay attention. Now, I know I struggle on that a little bit, but I'm definitely trying to get better with paying attention. And I'm not necessarily saying paying attention in a relationship. I'm just saying, like, in general. Sometimes my stuff, I don't know. But yeah, paying attention is definitely important. And if you don't pay attention, then how you going to know what their love language is, especially if they're telling you in your face, like, my love language is this and that, but your mind is somewhere else. That's not gonna work. So we got to get that together, y'all. We got to get that together. We got to get stuff together. We got to get ourselves together when we trying to date. And I'm only talking to the single people out here, because the ones that's already dating and relationships, y'all probably good. But I'm talking about the single people. We got to get ourselves together if we want that person to come in, and we got to be right. We got to be right as well. And so by getting right, you gotta learn certain things. And love language is one of them, y'all. I know I'm gonna keep bringing it up. I can't help it. That's what this is about. It's about love language. I did, but I hope that you guys learned something from this about love language, which love language is. What is your love language? Always make sure that you're giving that person their love language and acting on it. I'm at the end of my video. I hope you guys have a great and blessed Sunday. Please, y'all, like, share, subscribe. I truly would appreciate it. I know my channel is not the best, but I'm definitely working on it. I'm working on doing better. I'm working on learning stuff so I can get my channel where it needs to be. Please share, guys. When you share, that gets other people looking. They can come along and be on this journey with me, because it's a journey. Listen, I'm still in the beginning stages of this thing. And guess what? I ain't letting up. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, even if it's the minimum, because I'm learning. I have to learn all this stuff. All this stuff is new to me. So please bear with me as I go along on this journey. I really appreciate those that do watch all the way to the end. I still appreciate those that only watch to a certain point, even though I would like if you would watch at least all the way to the end. I would be gratefully appreciated of that. I'm still here, guys. I am planning on going nowhere. You have a blessed Sunday, and I see you again soon.